A sincère intention égale multiplie de roi. A whole life brought back to light. In a place no one sees. In a hidden corner of your chest. Where there is no applause, no witnesses, no words of praise. There, only there, is intention born. Intention is not words spoken, nor a slogan raised, nor a picture posted. Intention is a secret between you and God, between your weakness and His strength, between your poverty and His richness, between your terror and His knowledge of it. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Actions are judged by intentions, and every person will have only what they intended." It is as though these words are not merely a saying, but a scale that will be set on the day of judgment, a scale that does not weigh the size of deeds, but the warmth of the heart. It does not weigh the number of prayers, but the sincerity of standing before God. It does not weigh the amount of charity, but the depth of devotion. O Allah, how many small deeds were raised to the heavens because they came from a truthful heart, and how many great deeds fell to the ground because they sought the eyes of people instead of the gaze of God. Imagine a man who owns nothing but a single coin. He holds it with a trembling hand, and his heart whispers, "My Lord, if I had more, I would give more." So he gives it purely for God's sake, and the angels receive it as though it were a mountain of gold. And imagine another, who gives thousands, yet his heart turns toward praise, waiting for gratitude, waiting for admiration, and the deed returns empty of spirit. A sincere intention transforms the ordinary into the eternal. It turns routine into worship. It turns exhaustion into elevation. It turns pain into light. When you lie down to sleep and say, "My Lord, I sleep so I may rise stronger in your obedience," your pillow becomes a witness for you, and your sleep becomes reward. When you work to provide for yourself and your family, and in your heart you say, "My Lord, this is for your pleasure," your long hours become written charity. When you withhold harm from someone because you fear God, not because you fear people's words, it is recorded as a struggle of the soul, recorded as a rank, recorded as multiplied reward. O you who weep at night and no one sees you. O you who hide your charity even from those closest to you. O you who do good in silence because you seek the face of God. Rejoice, for your Lord does not lose tears. Your Lord does not forget whispers. Your Lord does not overlook a sincere, devoted intention. There may be days when you feel your deeds are few. You feel you're not like others in knowledge or worship. You feel behind, weak, falling short. But do you know what may raise you above many others? A sincère intention. You may long to pray at night, but cannot. Yet your heart burns with desire for it. You may wish to memorize the entire Quran, but your circumstances restrain you. You may wish to help every person in need, but your hands are limited. And still, God knows, God sees, God records. In the prophetic teaching, whoever intends a good deed, but does not perform it is written for them as a full good deed. Reflect on this mercy. Even a sincere wish is not lost. Even a longing for goodness bears reward. Even your intention alone may be the reason for your salvation. A sincere intention does not only multiply reward, it stabilizes the heart. When you are sincere, you are not shaken by people's words. You do not rise with their praise, nor break with their criticism, because you were never working for them in the first place. You act knowing that God sees you. You act out of shyness before failing Him. You act because you love Him. Yes, you love Him. And here, hearts begin to weep, because the most beautiful thing about intention is that it is a sign of love. When you say, "My Lord, this is for you," you declare your love in your own quiet way, in your silence, in your sincerity, in your tears. How many mothers stayed awake for their child, expecting no thanks, seeking no return, but intending sincerely, "My Lord, I count my exhaustion for your sake." And God writes for her reward for every moment of wakefulness. How many people smiled at a brother while burdened inside, concealed their pain, and intended to bring joy to another? And God wrote for them reward beyond what they imagined. A sincere intention makes you live for God, even while among people. even at work, even at home. Everything becomes a road to paradise. O Allah, how generous you are! You give for an intention. You multiply reward for sincerity. You raise ranks for truthful hearts. People may never remember you. Your story may never be written. No spotlight may ever shine on you. But your name may be written in the heavens among the sincere. So renew your intention before you speak, before you give, before you remain silent, even before you smile. Say, O Allah, I want you alone. Keep for yourself a hidden intention, known only to you and God. An intention you guard like your most precious secret. An intention that makes you weep in solitude. An intention that reminds you that you have a Lord who knows your hidden depths. And one day, when you stand before Him, and your deeds are displayed, you may be surprised by good deeds you do not remember. Deeds written because you intended sincerely. Deeds multiplied because your heart was pure. There you will know that a sincere intention was never just a word. It was salvation. It was mercy. It was the reason you entered a paradise vast as the heavens and the earth. Guard your heart, for a sincere intention equals multiplied reward. And multiplied reward equals closeness to God. And closeness to God is everything.